Most people think solo travel is risky. The truth is, some countries are so safe it completely changes how travel alone feels. These places are not boring, not empty, and not overprotected. They are full of life, culture, and everyday moments where walking alone at night feels normal, not stressful. Here are 10 surprisingly safe places where solo travelers can actually relax and enjoy the journey. South Korea is one of those countries that feels safe almost immediately after arrival. Cities are busy, alive, and energetic, yet remarkably orderly. Even late at night, streets are full of people eating, walking, and commuting. That constant presence of everyday life creates a strong sense of security. Public transport is extremely reliable and easy to use, even without speaking Korean. Subways and buses are clean, well-lit, and clearly marked. Taxis are affordable and regulated, which removes a lot of the uncertainty that solo travelers often worry about. Petty crime is rare, and violent crime against travelers is extremely uncommon. It is normal to see people leave phones or bags unattended in cafes. That level of trust says a lot about the culture. Solo travelers also benefit from how service-focused the country is. Convenience stores are open 24 hours. Food is affordable, and eating alone is common, especially in cities like Seoul and Busan. For solo travelers who want energy without chaos, this country delivers. Portugal is one of the safest and most relaxed countries in Europe, and that calm atmosphere is felt everywhere. From Lisbon to Porto to smaller coastal towns, life moves at a slower pace. Violent crime is very rare, and locals are generally warm and approachable. Asking for directions or recommendations rarely feels awkward. English is widely spoken, especially in cities and tourist areas, which removes one of the biggest barriers for solo travelers. Public spaces feel social rather than threatening. Cafes spill into streets. People linger in squares, and evenings are more about conversation than chaos. Even walking alone at night in central areas feels comfortable, especially compared to many larger European cities. Portugal is also easy to travel through. Trains and buses connect the country well, and prices are reasonable. Accommodation ranges from social hostels to quiet guest houses, making it easy to choose the right level of interaction. It is a place where solo travel feels natural, not forced. Uruguay often flies under the radar, but it is one of the safest countries in South America. It feels stable, calm, and refreshingly low-key, especially compared to its neighbors. Montevideo has a laid-back rhythm where people walk along the waterfront, drink mate in parks, and enjoy simple routines. That everyday normality creates a strong sense of safety. There is little of the aggressive hustle that can make solo travelers uneasy in some cities. Crime exists, but violent incidents involving travelers are rare, especially if basic awareness is used. Neighborhoods are clearly defined, and locals are honest about where to go and where to avoid. Uruguay also stands out culturally. The country values education, equality, and personal freedom. That mindset shows in how visitors are treated. Solo travelers are not viewed as targets, but simply as people passing through. For those who want to experience South America without constant tension, Uruguay is one of the best choices. Singapore is often described as one of the safest places on Earth, and that reputation is well earned. The city feels incredibly controlled, but not in an uncomfortable way. Everything simply works. Crime rates are extremely low, streets are spotless, and rules are clearly enforced. That structure creates a level of safety that solo travelers rarely experience elsewhere. Walking alone at any hour feels normal, not risky. Public transport is among the best in the world. Trains and buses are fast, clean, and easy to understand. Navigation is simple, which removes one of the biggest stress points of solo travel. Singapore is also perfect for solo dining. Hawker centers are large local food courts made for quick, casual meals, with shared tables and simple seating. Eating alone feels completely normal there, even during the busiest hours. While the city may feel more regulated than others, that trade-off brings peace of mind. Singapore allows solo travelers to focus on exploration, food, and culture without worrying about personal safety. Slovenia is one of Europe's most underrated safe havens for solo travelers. It combines small country ease with high living standards and stunning natural scenery. Ljubljana feels like a town rather than a capital. Streets are walkable, traffic is calm, and the city center is compact and friendly. Violent crime is rare, and locals are generally respectful and helpful. English is widely spoken, especially among younger people, making communication easy. Slovenia is also perfect for solo travelers who enjoy nature. Hiking, lakes, and alpine villages are accessible and well-maintained. Trails are clearly marked, and tourism infrastructure is solid without feeling overcrowded. There is a strong sense of trust in everyday life. That trust translates into a comfortable solo travel experience where caution is still important, but fear never dominates the journey. Rwanda surprises many solo travelers, especially those visiting Africa for the first time. The country feels calm, organized, and incredibly safe compared to common assumptions. Kigali is one of the cleanest and most orderly cities on the continent. Streets are well lit, traffic is controlled, and public behavior is respectful. Crime levels are low, and the government places a strong focus on security and community responsibility. Locals are welcoming but not intrusive, which makes solo travel feel balanced and comfortable. Rwanda also stands out for how easy it is to move around. Transportation is straightforward, and people are quick to help if something is unclear. There is a strong sense that visitors are respected, not targeted. For solo travelers looking for something different without sacrificing safety, Rwanda delivers. Japan is often considered one of the safest countries in the world, and it earns that reputation every single day. Safety here is not just about low crime, but about how society functions as a whole. Cities are busy, yet incredibly orderly. Lost items are routinely returned. Trains run on time. Streets feel alive without feeling threatening. Even in massive cities like Tokyo, solo travelers blend in naturally. Walking alone at night feels normal, not risky. Convenience stores, late-night restaurants, and bright streets create a constant sense of presence and visibility. Japan is also perfect for solo dining and solo activities. Eating alone is common, and many experiences are designed with individual travelers in mind. For solo travelers who value structure, respect, and reliability, Japan offers one of the smoothest and safest travel experiences anywhere. New Zealand feels like a country built for independent travel. It is friendly, open, and incredibly easy to navigate alone. Crime rates are low, and violent incidents involving travelers are rare. Locals are approachable, helpful, and used to visitors traveling on their own, especially backpackers and road trippers. Cities feel relaxed, while nature feels accessible rather than intimidating. Hiking trails are clearly marked, safety information is widely shared, and emergency services are reliable. Driving solo across the country feels comfortable, not stressful. Roads are well maintained, and distances are manageable. New Zealand gives solo travelers space without isolation. It feels safe and refreshingly uncomplicated. Estonia is small, digital, and surprisingly peaceful. It is one of Europe's quiet success stories when it comes to safety and quality of life. Tallinn's old town feels almost storybook-like, yet the city is modern, efficient, and well-organized. Crime is low, public transport is reliable, and English is widely spoken. That combination removes many of the common worries solo travelers face. Estonia also has a calm social atmosphere. People are polite and reserved, which often translates into fewer uncomfortable interactions or unwanted attention. For solo travelers who enjoy slower cities, clean design, and a strong sense of order, Estonia feels quietly reassuring. Oman is one of the safest and most welcoming countries in the Middle East, especially for solo travelers who want cultural depth without constant stress. Crime rates are extremely low, and hospitality is deeply rooted in everyday life. Visitors are often treated with genuine respect and curiosity rather than suspicion. Cities like Muscat feel calm and uncrowded. Streets are clean, traffic is controlled, and public behavior is conservative but respectful. Walking alone feels safe, even after dark. Oman is also one of the few places where solo travelers often feel looked after rather than ignored. Help is offered naturally, without pressure or expectation. For those willing to step slightly outside common travel routes, Oman offers safety, authenticity, and a sense of calm that is increasingly rare. And that's a wrap. Traveling alone does not have to feel risky or stressful. In the right places, it can feel freeing, safe, and surprisingly easy. If this list helped, hit the like button and subscribe for more travel videos like this.